Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to a new week. Today is a super rainy day. It's been raining on and off all day, and it was supposed to be my running day today. I'm trying to stick to a running schedule, and actually, I just wanted to run at some point this weekend, which I have it now, and it's raining. So I keep leaving the house also at like the most inopportune times. So like the rain's been kind of on and off all day. So I'm at home, it's like pouring rain, and then it kind of slows down a bit. So I'm like, oh, now is a good time to go to the grocery store. So I leave to go to the grocery store, start to downpour again. Now I have to walk from my car to the grocery store in the rain, or sit in my car and wait and hope it stops. Then I'm in the grocery store and it's not raining, and then when I leave it is same. And this has been happening to me all day. Then I saw that it wasn't raining, so I drove to Home Depot and it was not raining, and then when I went to leave Home Depot it was pouring rain again. So I just was like, I'm just gonna go use the fitness center and run on a treadmill, and it wasn't raining, so I'm like, now is a good time to leave for the fitness center. And of course, as soon as I leave my house and get on the road and start driving, it is pouring rain again. I do have to walk a little bit from where I park to the actual entrance of the fitness center, and now it's pouring rain. So this is just like, I have a 5K coming up next week, so I really need to stick to my running schedule and like get some runs in, get some practice in, or I'm gonna do terrible at this 5K, which is fine. Like, I'm not gonna do great as it is. I probably would be doing a lot better. I would anticipate having a much better time if I didn't basically like take off the whole month of August and not run at all. I kind of like rejoined my training schedule, what have you, a little bit too late in the game, but it's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter. None of this matters. I don't care if I end up walking half of it and coming in like in the 13-minute range. It doesn't matter. It's not why I'm doing this. It's just for funsies. It's just for the free t-shirt. So it'll be fine. But yeah, August was tough. I totally slacked off on running. I had a lot going on with my daughter getting ready to go to college, and micromanaging her and hovering and fussing over her was taking up a lot of my time. I had a lot of stuff going on at work that month, so excuses, right? But anyway, here I am. I'm gonna run on the treadmill, which is, I like running outdoors, obviously, much better. I have to put something on my lips. I always have to wear something on my lips when I'm running, usually like chapstick. But anything will do, like any lip gloss, lip balm, what have you. I run with my mouth open, so my lips can get really chapped easily. I know that's not best practices, but I've tried running with my mouth closed and breathing through my nose, and I just can't do it. I just can't do it. So anyway, so I do prefer running outside. I love my little running trails that I find. I even like running in my neighborhood, looking around at like the birds and the trees and the flowers and like people's houses and whatever. That's part of like the fun to me of like walking and running and exercising. And on a treadmill, it can be boring. It's tough. It's way more difficult. I ran on a treadmill all last winter. I don't typically run outside in the winter. I just don't want to take a risk on falling on ice, slipping, rolling my ankle, things like that. I'm older, I have to really be careful. I don't want an injury, so I don't run on places where I think there's a higher likelihood of me slipping and falling. So ice and snow and wintertime running, I just basically don't do it. So treadmill it is, and I'm gonna just try to watch a video or listen to a podcast and hope to get through this. And ideally later in the week it will be nicer out and I can go back to running outside. Well, here we are, and the pool is green again. It's okay. Closing it today. Super sad. One of the saddest days. I hate closing it. Oh, so sad. It's been raining for like 4 days here, so all the rain is making the pool unhappy, and I haven't been putting chemicals in it. I just, typically over the weekend is when I would like clean it and whatever, do my whole routine with it, but I didn't do a lot this weekend because I knew I was closing it, and I honestly don't even want to waste my chemicals and waste my chlorine tabs and put them in the pool when I knew today they were coming to close it, and it's gonna be closed for the winter anyway, so there's really no sense in working hard to fix this and get it back to normal. I'm just gonna drain the water level right now, bring it down to the level it needs to be to put the cover on, and that's it. Sad, so sad. It's sad for many reasons. This is what I wanted to vacuum up, all these little dirt spots. You can see. This is just what collects when it rains. These are the acorns that are all falling in. Yeah, I didn't know what time the pool people were getting here, and you have to be prepared when they get here. I've had it happen before where they've come and I'm like, oh, I'm not quite ready yet, and obviously that's frowned upon. Well, here we are. Here it is. So sad. Oh, yeah, it's okay. It's alright. They left and they were like, have a good winter. Cry. Hey, so the weather here this week has been completely crazy. We have been having a ton of rainstorms, and then like now it's completely sunny out, and now we're getting a hurricane coming, so we're gonna have more rain. It's just been a lot of on and off sun, rain. Like yesterday morning it was sunny, I went out for a run, it was humid. Then we ended up having torrential downpours all yesterday afternoon and last night, to the point where things were getting canceled. We had things with school that got canceled, so it's been like kind of wacky, wild, wacky stuff. And all my plants are super waterlogged, like they're probably getting root rot and water bugs, and it's just really like too much rain. But anyway, so now that I have the pool covered, the fun and the maintenance of taking care of the pool does not end in the winter, because what happens is as water builds up on the cover, I do have to drain that off and remove it so it doesn't get too heavy. Is this my third year with I can't remember. Anyway, the first couple of years I closed the pool, I got the pillow. I didn't get the pillow this year. I just don't think the pillow works. The first year I had the pillow, they put the pillow in the middle. I don't know what the point of it is. I guess it's to stop it from sagging in the middle. Within 2 days of the closing of the pool, the wind blew the pillow underneath the cover to one side, where then it remained for the rest of the summer. Eventually got some kind of leak and deflated through the winter, and it served no purpose at all. Then last summer, same thing, I got the pillow. This one kind of stayed more in the center, but it did deflate, and I had to drain the pool anyway around the outside where the pillow was not. So this year I just said, forget it, I'm not even doing the pillow. I feel like it's just kind of a waste. I don't feel like it's very effective, and if I keep up with draining, I'm not going to have an issue. So I will show the equipment that I got, because I did end up buying a draining tool for the pool. So this is my pool cover pump that I use. I purchased this on Amazon. You can just put in a Google search, above ground pool cover pump, how to drain an above ground pool from the cover for your keyword search, and then this will come up. I did purchase a couple of other ones first that I tried and didn't like. The disc kind I didn't think worked very well at all. I ended up settling on this, which works great. So it's basically just like a little mini portable sump pump, essentially. You plop this on the pool cover, it sucks out the water. This part is the plug, this part is the hose. You just drain it out into your yard. I use this a lot in the winter as, you know, rain accumulates, even snow, ice, whatever. Once the ice starts to melt, I drain it out. That way, like, you stay on top of the water accumulation and it doesn't kind of get too heavy. You don't want it to be too heavy in the center, obviously, because that's putting a strain on the sides of the pool. You don't want it to buckle or warp. So the hose that it comes with is pretty long. Mine actually is shorter because it broke. So I left this outside in the winter. The hose did freeze and snap off in this section, but this is still long enough for me to use. I'm probably going to order a new one soon, just because, like, over time, like, the flexibility of this hose has been lost. It just kind of hardened over time, and it's not so flexible, and it's hard to get this to stand upright inside the pool. So I've used this for 3 years. I feel like I've gotten my money's worth out of it. Alright, so this is basically how this works. You plop it in the water. See what I mean? Like, this hose used to be a lot more pliable, and it's not anymore, but it's okay. If the water is deep enough, it can sit on its side and it will still drain, it will still work. So I have a couple different outdoor outlets. I have one closer to the house, I have one over here in the shed. I'm just going to plug it in and let it drain a little bit. Just on the off chance anyone is genuinely interested in knowing more about where to get a pump like this, I will put a link in the description box to where to purchase this from Amazon. It's late in the season and some of these plants are done, but look, I got a nice fall aster. I just saw this at my supermarket and I could not resist this beautiful purple color. I had to have it. So I am doing a 5K today. Here it is. The day has arrived. It is here. And I am quite ill prepared for this 5K. I was going to say I've never been so ill prepared for a race before. That's not really true. I have done 5Ks before where I literally did no training whatsoever and was not running, and literally just woke up that day and went to the 5K and did it. In 2010, I did the breast cancer 5K in my area. That's kind of popular to go to, and I just woke up and did it with no training whatsoever. So it can be done, but I guess it was kind of like, I don't know what I was thinking, taking off the entire month of August basically and not running at all when I knew that I had a 5K that I had signed up for in September. But you know, August, I guess, was just a busy month. I remember many days in August thinking I should really run today. I got to stick with my running schedule. And I just found it really hard to squeeze it in and find time for it. I guess I just had a lot going on. And I thought, well, as long as I start a couple weeks before, I'll get back into it. And so my pace isn't going to be awesome today, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. This is actually a beautiful setting here, and I'm just gonna enjoy it and probably even like slow down and take some pictures, because where I'm going to be running is going to be really pretty. So show my shirt. I got a free shirt, just really what I'm in it for. This is cute. It's at a vineyard, so yeah, nice. And at the end, I get free wine. Woo woo! And instead of a medal, I think we're getting a glass. So that's pretty cool. Pretty different. It should be fun. Hey, I am back. The race is over. It's all done now. I'm back in my car. That was so fun. That was one of the most fun 5Ks I think I've ever done. At the end of it, they had a dinner included with like barbecue, cornbread, salad, watermelon, this whole like buffet line you could go through that was included in the price of the registration. We got a nice little souvenir glass, super cute, and wine tasting where we had 5 wine tastings. So they had these little tents set up, and you can go up to the booths and have a sample of 5 different wines. They had like a Pinot Grigio, a Chardonnay, some other kind of white wine, a red wine, and then like a sparkling. So I only tried 4. I am driving home, so I didn't want to overdo it, but there was one I really liked. There was a white wine that I really liked, and they had music. There was a guy playing a guitar. This was so fun. The setting of this vineyard is just absolutely beautiful. Sometimes I just can't believe I live in such a beautiful place here. It's just amazing. So my time was not great for this. I'm pretty sure I came in the 13s. I won't see my official time until later. Typically when you do a 5K, a couple hours after the race ends, they will send out a link to your actual times posted on some kind of third-party hosting website. So I was tracking it on my running app that I have on my phone, and I came in, I was really hoping to be in the 12s. Like I thought if I really ran fast towards the end, I could get like 12:58 or 12:59 and just be in the 12s. I don't think I did, but we'll see. Like on my app tracking, I came in at 13:06. This is really not great, honestly. Like just in April, I was in the 10s, so it's okay. I'm not gonna get hung up on like my pace, but I would have rather been in the 12s. But it's okay. It's all for funsies, and I got the t-shirt, I got the wine glass. This was such a beautiful afternoon. The weather today was perfect. This has been a tough week weather-wise. We had a lot of rain in the beginning of the week. There was a hurricane supposedly coming to this area. This race that I just did was actually supposed to take place yesterday. Because we had a hurricane coming, they postponed it to today. And it ended up being a completely beautiful day. The temperatures are in like the low 70s. It's just sitting out there just now on a little Adirondack chair overlooking this vineyard, listening to the music. It was just the most idyllic thing ever, and I just love it. It's wonderful. So I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. I think I'm gonna end it here. Oh. It's hot in this car. I'm sweating in my bra again. Don't you love the TMI? So I will check in with you guys later. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope everyone had a great week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.